ECW Payback, as cliche as it is gonna be a bitch. Ryan Asriel, my friend, not really my friend, but my friend in a metaphorical sense. You and I square off once more. Riddlin', been there, done that 1.5 million times. You are thrown in the equation as well. Payback is a bitch. And what I'm gonna do to get that belt back is gonna be a bitch too. When all is said and done, expect me. Just expect me. Expect me to be walking out of there ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Expect me holding that goddamn belt once more. Expect me to stop this juggernaut Leviathan that is Ryan Asriel. Expect me to put him down. Riddlin', expect me to take you behind the shed like the dog that you are, the sick dog that you are, and put one right between your eyes, because I'm laying you to rest at Payback. And then CAW All Stars. M accuracy. I don't know what the M stands for. Mr. Accuracy? Are you very accurate? Are you? I don't get it. I don't need to get it. You got my attention, pal. You got it. Saw your little thing. You know, shit's cute. Shit's real cute. But you see, you don't get up in here. You, mister, you don't get up in here. You don't get in AJ Hawk's mind. AJ Hawk's gets in your mind, and he bends it, and he twists it, and he fucks it to his liking. And that's what's going to happen. Because you think you're big shit. Because you're from Call of Honor. You think you're going to walk right through me. You think you got the mind games going on me. You don't. Because see, I'm going to introduce you to what ECW is about. You might be big shit in CAW of Honor, but when it comes to CAW All Stars, motherfucker, you're going to be wrestling one-on-one with ECW's God. Because I am God here. Everything I do, everything I say becomes reality. So CAW All Stars, you get to wrestle with God, and you will lose to God accuracy with your shitty fucking name and your shitty fucking angle. I'm coming for you, and I'm gonna break you in half, and I'm gonna fuck you to death at CAW All Stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown here from South Bend, Indiana. Brian Cole here, joined at the commentary table by these two gentlemen sitting next to me.
What? Standing next to you? I think we're sitting next to you. There's a huge difference, especially in leg usage, Cole. This is Detroit.
Oh god, Detroit. Worst announcer on Smackdown. This is Alec Tenay, Smackdown's #1 announcer.
Well, Detroit,
number one announcer? I don't think so.
Detroit, I think you need to check your headset there. I did indeed say sitting, but anyway, two men who are not sitting on their hands following a rough start to their week here, both on NXT and on Raw. Looks like Justice Gable's been cleared here. They took on the Crucible here, and they're taking them on again in a rematch. Wait a second, the match is breaking down already.
Oh, they're back at it again.
Crucible back at it again with the beatdown, not waiting for the match to even be started.
American Justice here is getting ambushed from both sides. Wait, Justice Gable now clearly just taken out of the equation.
Heating those steel steps like it's lunchtime.
I'll say those steel steps didn't even hardly budge.
Well, look at this. Oh, Jimmy can't. I don't even think he knows where he is, but he's trying to get into the ring and just runs right into that knee lift. Hojo is just trying to punch his face through the canvas here.
What have I said before? You want to see a dead body? Because this is how you see a dead body. Jimmy John should have just crawled away and went home.
I'll say Detroit, it seems like we see a murder like almost every week on SmackDown now since Ray Sicarius got murdered by SMC.
Oh, look at this. Jimmy's trying to fight back here. Hojo called for the reinforcements. Here comes the Crusher and Apollyon both. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is a mugging. This is an outright mugging. America is being stomped right now.
There's Jimmy John still pulling himself up here by the ropes. The referee checking on him. He's calling for the, oh my god, he's calling for the bell. Justice Gable is still laid out.
The referee's calling for
301?
I am confused. This is not one of the ref's best decisions.
Because apparently we take a man away from one team and give it to the other.
I guess so.
Well, I'll tell you what,
transitive property.
You guys can get in there and debate that with the Crucible. I'm gonna stay back here behind the announce table while you do.
This is my job here. I am not paid to be an in-ring talent. I think I'm good.
Oh, yeah, Detroit, we've seen how far your in-ring talents went at WrestleMania when AJ Hawkx got a hold of you there. So yeah, maybe you should stay back here. Tenay, you're up, bud. You can go take care of this problem.
I'm not allowed to commentate on that AJ Hawkx incident. My lawyers are still handling it.
Please, come on, Cole. I'd love to see you negotiate with the Crusher.
Yeah, that would be great. Or Apollyon. That would be great.
Well, you see here, the problem is the Crusher has a track record of making people disappear. Just as what we saw happen with Kyle Parks just a couple of weeks ago on Raw. I don't want to disappear. I like my job, so I'm going to stay back here where it's...
Hojo has a record of making people disappear too.
See, Cole, you say things like you disappeared is a bad thing.
You know, Jimmy John, I think, hoping that this night will disappear from the record books for him. Apollyon is just laying in these punches again at the turnbuckle.
Apollyon tried to be like David Blaine and make Jimmy John's face disappear. Did we get that? Did we get that today? Get it? He's a magician.
Yeah, we got that.
If
only someone can make you disappear from this table.
Well, you say that today. AJ Hawkx is here in the building. We didn't hear from him at the top of the show.
Might have to go find where he's at to go get him to bring himself down here and handle this Detroit situation.
And speaking of magic and disappearing, I think Jimmy John needs some magic to try to make some sort of comeback or some way to get out of the clutches of the Crucible right now, because this is a 3-on-1 beatdown.
And, well, you've seen there, he's had no offense, attacked before the bell multiple times. And speaking of magic, this looks like the magic killer that they hit on Justice Gable on Monday night.
Well, that's it.
And the Crucible, again, a message here to the ECW locker room.
Jimmy John straight up put down like a dying dog behind the woodshed tonight. This was just unnecessary.
Well, we've seen it, and we talked about this today, and I've been talking about this. This is what we all know, the history of the Crusher. We all know the history of Mizaska, Hojo, and now this third man, Apollyon, the Destroyer. No rules apply to these three men. They show up when they want, and they destroy whom they want. And so far, we still have no answer. Who can stand to the brunt of the Crucible?
So I wish I could give you an answer to that.
Well, hey, look at this.
Apparently, I would say no one at this point.
Coming up in our main event tonight, Shawn Nice, Caleb Blair. Shawn Nice, championship, number one contender. Caleb Blair vying for number one contendership at Payback. This should be an incredible matchup between these two here.
This is gonna be a barn burner, baby. Complete barn burner.
With that, folks, we'll be right back after our first commercial break here of the year.
I want all of you to take a good look at me right now. Take a good look at the person that's talking. Because a lot of you have forgotten exactly who the hell I am. Because after what happened on Raw, I've heard nothing but comment after comment talking about how I'm a coward for what I did. No, you guys say that I started this fire, I started this blaze. You know what? You're right. I did. I did create a fire. I created a trend here in ECW. Look at the influx of talent that have come in. But you have the nerve and the gumption, all of you, to say that I'm afraid to feel the heat on my skin, that the man at the blaze roared into a burning flame, that I turned my back and I ran. I embrace this fire. I embrace the heat. I embrace the burns, because it's what I wanted. I told you I was going to burn ECW from the ground up and make it my own, and that's exactly what I've been doing. When I first came into ECW, when they first announced that they signed me, I changed the entire landscape. I created a world, and in the palm of my hands, all of you ate it all up, and I didn't even utter a syllable yet. And now that I'm speaking what's on my mind, and more importantly, what's in my heart. And all of you can't even wait to hear what I have to say next. To see who I'm going to attack. To see who I'm going to fight. To see if I'm finally going to win the title. And I will. I can't wait for Payback. I can't wait to get my hands on you, Jeremy. I anticipated you turning around Monday night, because I knew you were going to be waiting for me. Just like how I'm going to be waiting for you on Friday. Just like how I'm going to be waiting for you on Smackdown. I don't care about my opponent, Shawn Nice. He's not worth my time. I care more about you, and I shouldn't be. And the only reason why is because I want to see if you're stupid enough to jump for it. And when I become the last man standing and number one contender, you're going to sit there and wonder why you even leaped and jumped in the first place. You're going to know your place, Jeremy, just like how all of you are going to know your place. You should be thanking me right now, because I'm different from everybody on this ECW roster. I'm using both of my hands. I don't need to hold the camera or shake it. I don't need to write my notes on my hand or have my old lady film things for me. I'm original. I'm a trendsetter. And you know what? You're welcome. You're truly welcome.
Oh boy, Caleb. It seems to be you're a little upset about some things. It seems to be that you're a little upset about having to face me to earn your chance at getting a #1 contendership for the ECW Championship. Now, Caleb, I know that this may be hard for you to understand, but in this world and in this life, you have to work to get what you desire. And see, I didn't waste my time in this company standing around crying like an entitled little brat because I felt that I needed, or I felt that I was supposed to be the one. You see, I had to work for where I'm at today. I'm 2-time ECW World Heavyweight Championship, the longest reigning and technically undefeated World Heavyweight Champion. And see, Caleb, you sir, have done nothing here. This little cinder that you seem to have set fire is nothing more than a blip in the time that I and many others have spent in this company. And let me tell you, son, there are men who are in this company to this day who have set entire buildings on fire and have destroyed entire cities with the praise and the work that they have put into this. And I want you to keep something in mind, Caleb. At Payback, when we're there in the ring for our last man standing match, I want you to look me in the eyes when the crowd is screaming both of our names because they know they're getting ready to see a spectacle in the ring. I want you to look me in the eyes, Caleb. And I want you to see the fury and the passion that I have for this company. I want you to see the amazement. I want you to see the fire that is burning in my eyes for those people who are screaming mine and your name, because on that night, the king is going to be slain. And then while you're laying there on the mat wondering what the hell went wrong, I want you to remember one thing. I am the best damn thing since day one, ECW's Most Wanted. And not you or anybody else is going to stop me from becoming the 3-time ECW World Heavyweight Champion. And then this little rivalry of ours is done and buried. And then I hope you get a little more humble.
Detroit, you jumped there at that pyro a little bit. Are you okay?
Sometimes I'm not paying attention and it gets me. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine, Cole. Thank you.
Yeah, this is where I'm glad that we sit down here by the ring and not up by the stage.
Yeah, most definitely. That's not the most up to regulations and OSHA standards for ECW. I've been around the time for those meetings. Hear that RPJ is not a big fan of it. He likes us being closer to the ring. We can call the action.
No, get that pyro.
Speaking of, we haven't seen this guy in a couple weeks here. Veritas. God, this guy never just looks bigger every time I see him.
He's like a walking elephant.
He is a big-ass human being, Cole. That is what he is.
So speaking of
Speaking
of a quote-unquote big-ass human being, here comes a pissed-off big-ass human being. The infamous Anthony Atomsk.
Hold on. Cole. It's pissed-off criminal. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what's criminal, okay? Matt Black should have assault and battery charges placed on him following the repeated unanswered chair shots for this man on NXT.
Where's the assault battery for when Anthony Adams kicked Matt Black in the nuts? Anything there, Cole?
Anything there? Matt Black came out.
Apparently there wasn't much there because he was able to be just fine after it.
Oh, there you go. I'll roll with that one.
But judging by Anthony Adams right now, it looks like those chair shots don't have too much of an effect on him. He's walking tall right now.
Oh, he's got a microphone. He's got something to say here before the match, it looks like.
You want to know your name so badly, Matt Black? Let's get one thing clear. You are the NXT champion and do in fact deserve your respect after returning against Lewis Rivers at the Slammies. Your name isn't Matt Black. Your name is Coward after you assaulted me from behind after my match on NXT last week. You see, I have your attention now, but soon I will have your championship. I don't know if you are here tonight, but I know you are watching. Watch what I do to the mountain of a man, Veritas. Watch as I show once again why I am the infamous one, and why by the time Payback Over the Edge is over, I will be the NXT champion. Matt Black, I may have your attention after these past couple of weeks.
Adams here, obviously, his sights set firmly on Matt Black, as you can hear evidence by what he had there to say on the mic. He's got to make sure he doesn't overlook him. And my God, Veritas is bigger than Anthony Adams. Jesus Christ!
It's gonna be kind of hard to overlook him when that giant mountain of a guy is in your face.
Indeed.
He's got a shoulder block in there in the turnbuckle, and to no avail. And, oh my! When's the last time you've seen somebody do that to Anthony Adams?
I think the only time I ever saw that was Torstein.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, he's putting all of his weight on the man's chest now.
Oh, that shoulder tackle did something. Finally got the big guy on his feet, and he just gets right back up.
Cole, are you, you seem to be the guy to go to for information. Is our rings, sturdy enough to hold these two men in them?
Well, I'll put it this way. I've seen our rings collapse before under undue pressure. Hopefully neither of these men get the bright idea to go for a superplex of some form.
Now, can Veritas even fit on the fucking rope?
That remains to be seen. Look at this. Anthony Adams can't get a grip on him here.
No, he can't. He's just getting brushed off like a sack of shit right now. Veritas in control.
Oh, yes,
Veritas does look like he's wearing a leather type spandex, so you know when you sweat, kind of gets greasy a little bit. So maybe he's just like sliding off the leather. I don't know.
Oh, he could break his arm, dude. Oh, Jesus! Look at this.
This is unnecessary.
A man that size does not need to be stomping on your elbow at that angle.
Yeah,
could you imagine if he went off the top rope? That would, if he did a cannonball at a pool, it would cause the ocean to overtake a country.
Anthony Adams headbutting him.
Huge headbutt.
Well, Tenay, you seem to have your pulse on the NXT champion. You think you've taken notes on this match somewhere?
Probably not. He's probably out celebrating. I feel like he probably already knows Anthony Adams' number, so he's probably not concerned at all. He's probably just radiating the confidence that he always has.
I don't know, man. I've seen the champ overlook people before and get trucked by them. So I believe that the champ should definitely be watching this, especially with two big guys that could be potentially gunning for his belt, like Veritas and Anthony Adams.
You mean like Anthony Adams, the guy who trucked him in a main event on NXT that Matt Black called for, right?
Got it.
Oh, look at this.
Let's also face it.
Look at Veritas.
Matt Black was focused on Lewis Rivers at that point. And let's not forget, Matt Black has also gone through war with Azrael, so he's no stranger to big guys, if you will.
Veritas. Close 2 count there on that exploder suplex. Anthony Adams is not having his typical match here tonight.
If anybody should be worried about anything, it needs to be Anthony Adams. Talking about he's all focused on Matt Black. He needs to be focused on the elephant that's in front of him right now.
Well, I'll definitely give you that. Oh my god, a haymaker there from the infamous one.
You ever see a haymaker drop an elephant like that?
I have now.
It's like an elephant rifle right there, loaded in that right hand. His punches now look like they're finally starting to chip away at that massive armor surrounding Veritas. Another shoulder block.
Getting the big man off his feet yet again.
Anthony Adams at this point is just hurling his body to get against Veritas right now.
Adams telling him to bring it on.
Some momentum.
Oh, he's starting to feel comfortable now. With Veritas though, hooking him here, and the power of Veritas again.
He lifted him up by his neck, shoulder area, and just drove him.
Another 2 count. You notice this too. These are all 2 counts, not a single 1 count. That's probably largely to do with Veritas' body mass, but also this offense here. Anthony Adams really playing defense here tonight.
Veritas is such a huge guy. You gotta think something that a normal guy would do with Veritas does it. Like this German suplex right here, good lord, would be like 10 times worse coming from such a huge guy.
And look at that, just think about it, body blocking him off his feet there.
Think about it, a normal body slam from the normal man, it's like you're maybe 3-4 feet up in the air. Veritas, you're pretty much adding another 3 feet. You're coming 6-5 feet down. That little bit of extra feet is going to add a ton more damage.
Oh my god! He just back body dropped Veritas. Can you believe it?
I think the ring moved about 3 inches off that back body drop.
This is unreal.
And look at this, Veritas caught him with the back elbow here. Oh, he's going
These
right
are 2 big boys going to war.
Right back to that arm. Look, oh, Anthony Adams. You know, you have to wonder, can Anthony Adams pick him up for that living in infamy powerbomb?
I feel like we're gonna find out.
Oh, here we go. Adams.
He's looking for that spear.
He's looking at that spear. It's lethal. Jesus, there it is.
He talks about the elephant rifle. That's the elephant cannon right there.
Low 2 count. Oh my, Veritas. That's the same spear. We've seen the damage it's done to Bobby Mitchell. We've seen the damage it's done to Matt Black. Veritas kicking out of it here.
Anthony Adams staring on him though like a man possessed. He is trying to put down this behemoth.
And he also wants to send a message to Matt Black, like he said here. He said,
"Oh Jesus!
Oh God! I think I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon here. Guys, we're gonna have to cancel Smackdown early tonight.
What is it? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God! Oh, bionic elbows here. Look at this.
Jesus.
Life or death situation there for Anthony Adams.
Oh, I feel like
have we ever seen an elephant fly? Because we just did now.
Once it was a child's movie. It used its ears to fly.
No way! No, you're gonna be kidding me.
Well,
ring's still breaking.
My God, look at the strength of this. Living in infamy in the center of the ring.
But that powerbomb is definitely going to go down as an infamous one.
All of the strength that he had left there.
Like 400 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. He just slams him to the canvas.
Oh! That looked like 3 to me. That had to have been a 3 count.
Well,
one of those local referees, but it's that South Bend, Indiana education coming into play.
We'll just count for that questionable decision making that the refs have already made today.
Veritas here, and Anthony Adams. Jesus, another spine buster there. Adams telling him to stay down this time.
Well, he got right back up, but it looks like he's gonna get speared to death.
We've seen what happened to Bobby Mitchell on NXT this week. More of the same here tonight on Smackdown, and that should do it. Anthony Atomsk.
Cancel Christmas. Veritas is down.
Hey, if you've got Matt Black's number, you might want to send him a text message after this one.
I'm not going to disturb the champ. At this point, the champ just needs to get his rest. Basically, just go in a relaxed individual into this payback.
Should probably Snapchat him that power bomb. He took Veritas right off his feet and put him down with almost ease, it looked like.
Like I said, Cole, I still can't believe the champ is going to have to fight a criminal.
I'll tell you what. There's nothing criminal about this. He beat Veritas fair and square here. You know, I'm not going to take anything away from this Veritas guy. He's not had the best of luck in 2 matches here since he debuted, but he's a hell of a competitor. And I think once he finds his groove here, he's got the potential that he could step up the level that Anthony Atomsk is on right now as a contender for a title.
A guy that big, when he gets in his groove, he'll be unstoppable. He'll be like a juggernaut.
Absolutely. He's already a juggernaut, you know. It's just some growing pains, so we can find himself.
If he grows any more, he's going to grow right through the roof of this arena, Cole.
I was going to say, we're not going to be able to put him actually in a ring.
Well, here's something that you're going to see in a ring soon enough. That man right there with his arm raised. Matt Black has nowhere to run at Payback over the edge next weekend. Veritas trying to shake off the cobwebs here of another tough loss. Fans here showing him some respect, though.
Yeah, the crowd loves him.
I mean, he's definitely a special attraction here. I don't think we've ever had a man his size in ECW before.
I'm amazed that he can actually fit in between the second and third rope.
Soaking in the adulation here of the fans where he takes a
Look at him. He's a happy guy. Look at him.
Oh my God! Thorstein Almighty! Thorstein Almighty, what is he doing here?
It's a battle of big men.
Tim, what's he doing here?
Apparently he didn't like Veritas interrupting his beatdown of American Justice on NXT this week. Trying to send a message here that he's the only giant in town.
I told the baby cool, it ain't no competition. Leave the bushes for the birds and don't pay attention. This is fast like money getting a mixtape, but I'm about to drop facts right now. Sorry for the way I got my shit straight. Man, I'm dropping super high right now. Man, I'm dropping super high right now. Dropping super high right now.
Folks, welcome back here to SmackDown. We're talking a little bit of Raw business, though. Coming next week, Jay Krack makes his in-ring debut versus Aster Atomsk.
Oh, you had to believe the Love Doctor, Dr. Benjamin, is going to be paying close attention to Jay Krack on that night.
Absolutely. You got to think, too, that Dr. Benjamin T. Bishop, I guess, was allegedly trying some unorthodox chiropractic work with a steel chair on Raw this past week to Aster Atomsk when Jay Krack showed up and ran him out of the ring. Thank God he did that. So yes, I would think that the quote Love Doctor will be watching that match closely. But
first of all, that was not malpractice, legal practice. That was part of the treatment plan. I told you, Cole. That is what the doctor called.
I mean, he is a licensed professional, so I'll just have to take his word for it.
Thank you.
Like Detroit.
Which one of the best online medical schools in the country, so.
All I'm saying is, our colleague here, Alec Tenay, might need to see a psychologist just for a little bit of an evaluation if he actually believes anything that comes out of that match.
Okay, so let's do your job, Cole. Let's call the match right here. Who we got in the ring, Cole?
That would be Buzz Manchild and Pat Bastard, who look like the two best friends that anybody could have following their recent union here in NXT.
Let's face it.
Is that their name? That is a really long tag name.
They might as well be after the demise, to say, at their hands of Feel Good Inc., which I was a big fan of Feel Good Inc. Let me get that out.
Well, apparently you're how to say this, Cole, for you, depressed.
Well, while you guys are back there
Feel Good
arguing
Inc.
time machine, speaking of people that haven't really been feeling too good, even though they're undefeated going into tonight, the Scorpions, the Ragin Scorpions, here in tag team action tonight. You gotta think, though, getting jumped by the Money Gang has to be weighing on their minds.
You kind of see the look here in Ray Gettys' eyes. He's kind of scanning the crowd for trouble. He looks like, jumping the Raging Redneck is not something that I would advise, but apparently Ed Gucci and Louis Rivers have taken a liking to it here. Interesting here, Buzz Manchild starting this match off. Feel Good Inc. has been in the ring with the Raging Scorpions before. So Buzz Manchild has a little bit of an experience with these two. On Smackdown here of all places.
They actually had a close contest, if I remember correctly.
A very close contest indeed. Look at Shawn Walsh, nice deep arm drag there to open the matchup.
And I will say it, Cole, after coming off of NXT, these two, Pat Bastard and Buzz Manchild, impressed me with their tag team antics. They really worked together well together and flowed very much as a team versus Dash and Gabe there.
Well, we talked about it on NXT tonight, I think. Gabe and Zane, Dash and Mastodon seem to be a little bit of a ragtag in the moment. I think there's definitely been a collusion here in the works for weeks that we were unaware of between Pat Bastard and Buzz Manchild. Maybe they go back before predating ECW. I mean, Buzz Manchild, again, Pat Bastard returned to ECW. He was here early year one of ECW. But maybe he knew, maybe they teamed before ECW somewhere that we were unaware of, off the radar.
Maybe they just have each other on their Xbox friends. We don't know. But what we do know is they're tagging now, and they are two best friends.
That anyone can apparently have there, Detroit.
Well,
from Cole.
Apparently anybody other than Gabe and Zane, I guess. But let's be honest here. There's a shoulder block there from Buzz, and look at this quickly getting away from the Scorpion, Shawn Walsh.
We saw this on NXT. These two like to frequently tag in and out.
Yes, they do. They like to keep the fresh man in.
They completely took, took Gabe and Dash way out of their element there. Of course, Gabe got jumped before. He just came out just to confront Buzz Manchild and got completely jumped by this man, Pat Bastard. He truly is a bastard, if you ask me.
Now, what's your problem with Pat Bastard? Just because he has it in his name doesn't make him a bastard.
I'll tell you what my problem is. Jumping a man from behind is my problem. Come on, Detroit, you've been jumped from behind before, straight.
AJ Hawkx.
Lawsuit.
Look at this. Tag here to the Raging Redneck now.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful tag teamwork right there on that Gutbuster.
This is not where Pat Bastard wants to be, face to face with Ray Gettys in the middle of the ring.
I had to wonder, man, are the Raging Scorpions even going to be able to focus on this match, or are they going to be focused on where the Money Gang is at?
Well, it's official. The Money Gang, Raging Scorpions, taking each other on at Payback. What an aptly named event for that.
Oh, you talked about Detroit. You talked about a burner, man. That match is going to basically blow up buildings.
You notice that Pat Bastard targeted that brace knee of Ray Gettys. Ray was really slow to get up there.
Well, that's what happens when you wear a brace in a match. You just put a target on yourself.
You paint a target on it. He's wearing that brace for a reason, and now they're going to exploit that reason.
You know, Pat Bastard, despite his brawling background, he does have some techniques, some technical moonwork abilities as well too. We've seen where he just picks apart the Aster Atomsk on the next year. And actually on SmackDown before that as well.
Indeed he has, but
with a little assist from Buzz Manchild that was on SmackDown. Oh my goodness, what a spine buster.
Beautiful spine buster right there. Sit out.
No, there's a tag.
Yeah, we talk about it. Get the tag in.
Wait, oh, look for a DDT here. No, countered into almost like an Gettys type lariat.
You know, Ray's gonna go after all them clotheslines.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
Another counter.
That's a big time elbow, very stiff.
Oh, he was winding up from the lariat there, but got the loop as instead from Pat Bastard.
The Bastard press.
You know, I might have a disposition here against Pat's current antics in ECW. This man, he rolled with the best of the best when he was here. You know, he trained with, fought side by side with McGlasson, Kyle Parks, Sam Monroe, Cameron Edwards. Look at this. Oh, wait, Ray Gettys. Big clothesline. There it is.
The clothesline was a little wacky.
Here we go. The redneck stomps. Redneck stomps not setting in.
Stomping every part of him.
No part left untouched.
Where's that here?
Stomped.
Oh,
Straight right to the face. Buzz Manchild.
Gettys just told Buzz what he thinks of him.
Got the kick there, that toe kick. Ball coming, big clothesline again. Look, Pat Bastard right back to his feet. Nice uppercut.
He caught him to the end, but he got close with it.
Cole, what do you think happened to Buzz's It's Wednesday shirt?
He was still wearing it here tonight, it looks like. I don't know, maybe somebody from the crowd nabbed it. Not sure. I don't think Buzz knows what happened to it.
Does he even know that it's not Wednesday?
It was a couple nights ago, but yeah, tonight, I don't know if Buzz knows what city he's in. Looks like here, another bit of tandem work from the Scorpions. Look at this!
Huge double backdrop right there.
That Bastard Contender.
Well, we had an alleged flying elephant earlier, now we got a flying bastard.
Cole, this is a family show. Watch your language.
Oh, nice arm drag.
Almost like a judo throw with that arm drag right there, popping the hips back.
Pat's looking to represent USA here in the next Olympic Games.
Wait a second, here we got a Socko factor from Socko Shawn Walsh.
The Socko Scorpion is struck.
Pat's in jeopardy here again. Wait a second.
He's in the bad part of town right here.
We've seen him hit Lewis Rivers with this before on wall. Oh,
Jesus!
Modified doomsday device there out of the powerbomb.
Yeah, that's it. I had to say, I think Pat's done.
Buzz is off the ring apron and somehow Pat Bastard.
Wow.
2 count.
He's a tough bastard.
Trying to dispose of Ray Gettys here. Oh, he does.
He does. Nice right hand to the face. Nothing fancy about it.
Yeah, we've seen the boxing pedigree in the past here of Pat Bastard. Look at Pat Bastard. What the hell was that?
It looked like he wanted to springboard off the ropes there a little bit, but I don't think he felt comfortable. He just decided just to turn around and just give it a shot off the apron.
Standing moonsault from the ring apron. I had no idea this
Very athletic move there by Pat Bastard.
Well, Detroit, we've seen before, he hit that suicide dive last week on SmackDown.
Yes, he did.
Now this. And another uppercut there.
Great back and forth action with these guys right now.
Yeah, you gotta think that these two guys from NXT, despite the questionable allegiance from them here. Oh, look at this.
Oh, we saw this before in NXT.
Definitely, this is part of what took Gabe and Ash McGlasson was completely out of that match.
This is what the rednecks call stomping a mud hole and walking it dry.
It's kind of ironic that that's happened to Gettys, though.
Yes, it is. The irony in its purest form right now.
Oh, here we go.
The big wind-up.
Slingshot.
And now it's Ray Gettys that needs to make a tag here to Shawn Walsh. 2 count. Oh, he gets the shoulder up at 2.
Just barely at 2. Oh, he's not making a tag to Shawn Walsh anytime soon because Pat Mason's beating the hell out of him.
Well, pandemonium here in this match, breaking down. Oh, wait a second. Winding him up with the redneck breaker.
Oh, trying to dispose it to Pat Bastard on there. Cover.
It's kicking out this time. Incredible action here.
I'll say, looks like Buzz seems to have found himself a little success versus the Raging Scorpions here. Whether or not he picks up the win, at least he stays in the fight.
Very true. This match has been back and forth. Both teams getting huge offense.
Oh, we've seen Buzz pull out some pretty incredible feats one-on-one. I mean, he's
completely misses it.
We wind up and got nothing but air there. But Buzz went toe-to-toe and defeated Torstein Almighty one-on-one. You know, not long after his debut on NXT, and he's definitely holding his own here so far.
Oh, Gettys is calling him to get up.
From the second rope.
Oh!
He tried to chop him.
Oh, running nothing right there by Ray Gettys.
It was just going to be Ray pulling him across here. Oh, high angle suplex.
I'll say that was definitely right to the back of the head and that neck area.
Ooh, big knife edge chop there.
Drop the man on the head and then just chop him in the chest.
And there's the arm.
Oh, wait a minute.
Damn near Buzz's head has been taken off.
Oh, they're calling for it. Gettys getting pumped.
Going back up for that ride again.
Oh, looks like it. They hit Pat with it earlier. Now they're going to hit Buzz with it. Shawn Walsh this time from the top.
Look at the versatility of using that move.
Still down here, 2 count. Is this? No, Buzz somehow.
No, that's not it. He doesn't even need him. He kicks out at 2.
The resilience again. Buzz Manchild earning his stripes here tonight.
But smart tag teaming right there by Raging Scorpions, eliminating the other partner so that they can keep focusing on the one man.
You gotta think here that they want to get this over. They want to send a message to the Money Gang, tell them who they're messing with at Payback review coming up.
A human's arm is not supposed to bend that way.
They're just wringing it out. You gotta think at this point, even if this comes down to a defeat, that Pat and Buzz are really showing that they might be contender material here.
We talked about that on NXT after that match.
Buzz went right back there, slapped Shawn Walsh right in the side of his head.
Look at this. You see a tag? No. Oh, Walsh. Recovered and caught him there.
He knows what side of the ring he's in, and it's not friendly.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Popped him up into the air. Oh, this is Scorpion Deathlock. Look at this.
He threw him up in the air to put him in the Scorpion Deathlock. Are you kidding me?
He caught him out of nowhere.
Look at this. He's tapping out. Ray has Pat Bastard with the Express.
Well, you have to believe Buzz was as surprised as we were about getting caught into that.
A little bit of Petra know-how there, Shawn Walsh. One way to pull the rug out from underneath W.
Yeah, lifted him up, straight up in the air. Thought it was going to be a high-impact move, but just ends up catching him with that Scorpion Deathlock.
I thought maybe he was going to throw him up and give him that Socko cutter or something, but no, look at this. Look, the positioning of this here. Ray Gettys calling the audible here, keeping Pat Bastard away from breaking the hold up. You talked about the damage Buzz Manchild took to the neck. You know, that's putting pressure on the lower back and the spine there as well.
He was right in the middle of the ring almost. He had no choice but to tap out. He wasn't getting to that rope.
Still undefeated. Possibly the most dominant tag team we've seen here in ECW in some time, if not ever. Does the Money Gang have an answer to these things?
They would beg to argue that they do.
Yeah, if they were here right now, they would probably say that they have an answer.
We're gonna find out at Payback here. Raging Scorpions just looking as crisp as ever here. An incredible performance here tonight. Continuing the celebration here. Wait a second.
Only the Money Gang was. Wait a minute, they are here.
This is just a flashback from the Slammy Awards.
Speaking, you wanted to talk about Anthony Adams being a criminal. These two criminals right here, coming out of nowhere and attacking the Raging Scorpions.
We can call them criminals, but they have never been charged. Anthony Adams has.
If we call them criminals, I'm sure Ed Gucci has a crime attached to his name. I'm sure he's got a criminal record a mile long.
Ed Gucci was investigated last year for illegal substances.
Investigated, never convicted.
Oh please, that man is more than juicing.
You know, we never really.
You always wonder why there's a funny smell coming out of his locker room every time you walk by it. I'm pretty sure you know what he's doing in there.
We've never actually found out where all of Lewis Rivers' money came from either. That's never been explained. Look at this way. Oh my God. Oh no. Paid in full.
Oh.
There's your answer.
Oh. I mean, I guess that was an answer, if anything.
We've seen him hit that on Ray Gettys 3 weeks ago now on Raw. But, I mean, if they hit that at Payback, it's over with. It's got to be.
Unbelievable. I didn't think they'd be here, but it turned out they were, and these thugs come out and they laid to waste the Raging Scorpions.
Well, it seems like anywhere the Scorpions go now, they're not going to be far behind. You know what? They're going to have to face the Scorpions one straight up, man-to-man, no sneak attacks at Payback in a traditional tag team match. And I hope they get what's coming to them.
A W? The win?
You've got a
jail charge?
I faced off with SMC, the man who, on my return to Raw, decided to attack me. The man with the Slammy Awards I beat down, I got vengeance against. The SMC is referred to as the tough guy. But on Monday Night Raw, I proved that I was tougher than him. I proved that I've still got it on the main roster. People were doubting me, doubting somebody who's proven time and time again that they're a legend, that they're unstoppable. People doubted me. But on Monday Night Raw, you were all reminded of exactly what Shawn Nice can do when I became the new #1 contender for the ECW Intercontinental Championship. I will go on to face Aster Atomsk at the Payback pay-per-view for that Intercontinental title. And I'm sure a lot of you doubters will say, well, Shawn, you lost to Aster on your return to Raw. Aster beat you. And yeah, you're right. Aster did beat me. But the difference between that and now is one huge thing. In that match, the Intercontinental Championship was not on the line. But at Payback, it will be. At Payback, I have a chance to once again hold gold, to win my 3rd title here in ECW, to have another legendary reign as champion. And I will not let that opportunity go to waste. I was the first 2-time NXT champion. I am still the longest reigning hardcore champion. And with the Intercontinental Championship around my waist, you bet I will go on to make history and do even bigger things and do things that nobody believed can be accomplished. Shawn Nice will smash records. Shawn Nice will be unstoppable as the Intercontinental Champion. Believe that. But first, on Friday Night Smackdown, I have some other business to take care of. See, Caleb Blair, you and me are facing off. And I'll admit, I don't know much about you, but I do know that you've been quite dominant here in ECW. But you're not Shawn Nice now, are you? Have you really stepped in the ring with somebody like me? Are you ready for the dominance that I bring every time I step in there? Are you ready for the pain that I can really unleash throughout your whole body? Caleb Blair, you say you don't care about me, but you sure as hell should, because I am your worst nightmare. You'll definitely care. You'll definitely take notice after I beat your ass on Smackdown. And after that, I'll go on to Payback, and I will become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Alright guys, are y'all ready? It's main event time.
Here we go. Caleb Blair, Shawn Nice. I am excited.
I'm very excited for this. You know, Caleb Blair still only has the one defeat, and he'll tell you probably that it's an asterisk, where Jeremy McGlasson cost him that match to Ed Gambit at Royal Rumble 2.
Well, one defeat or not, he's coming in here tonight, and he's going one-on-one with Shawn Nice for the very first time. I don't believe these guys have ever gone toe-to-toe before.
That's absolutely true here. I want to do a little bit of looking ahead here. Caleb Blair, Jeremy McGlasson at Payback, last man standing. The winner becomes #1 contender for Extreme Rules 3. And boy, they've got a lot to game plan for. They're either facing Ryan Asriel, the current champion, AJ Hawkx, the former champion, or Riddler,
the guy looking to become champion. And that in itself is huge. We don't know who's going to be champion. Oh wait, we know who's going to be champion at the end of Extreme Rules, and that is the Leviathan. And
I'd love to see how you're going to back that up.
Who's going to be champion at the end of Payback? The Leviathan.
Well, you know, interesting piece of history here. As many people know, the OMG moment of the year, taking home the Slammies by your associate there, your affiliate, Ryan Asriel, in the massive 20-plus men that he eliminated in the Royal Rumble. 2 of them happen to be Shawn Nice and Caleb Blair.
So see, he's already got their number. Doesn't even need to worry about it.
That just begs the question here. What happens if we get Caleb Blair
then you are about to see a loss on Caleb Blair's record that can't be an asterisk because Ryan Asriel is about to mow through him like nobody has ever mowed through him in his life.
See, I don't think you're gonna see that.
He will be the proverbial.
It's not gonna happen.
He will be the proverbial red-headed stepchild in a Walmart getting beat down in the toy aisle.
Asriel may be an unstoppable force, man, but at this point, Blair is an unbeatable king.
Well,
Literally,
we'll see what
gone through anybody.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think Jeremy McGlasson learned from his mistakes at WrestleMania, and I think we're going to see a different Jeremy McGlasson at Payback. Speaking of it, also at Payback though, Shawn Nice.
What about Jeremy McGlasson? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I know you're a big fan of McGlasson there in Detroit.
Oh yeah, the biggest fan. Can we talk about something else more interesting, like pottery?
Yeah, how about Shawn Nice versus Aster Atomsk at Payback for the title?
Well, that's gonna be an interesting matchup.
I really like that matchup. The contrast in styles is going to be very fun to watch.
Well, look at this. Caleb Blair with a counter on Shawn Nice.
Into the bulldog right there.
If McGlasson wants anything to do with Blair at Payback in that last man standing match, he better find that hockey jersey that he's so fondly fond of.
Well, Blair almost hit on here into a crossface. We're almost sending a message to Shawn Nice here, showing that he can hang with the submission specialist here.
And the submission specialist able to counter the move right there. Perfect.
Yeah, another counter there. Nice clothesline from Nice. And Shawn getting a little dirty here with Caleb Blair, putting a boot right to the chin that time.
Well, you know Shawn's not short on confidence.
No, not at all.
Well,
he'll be the first one to tell you.
You got to think after possibly shutting the mouth of Steve McCarty on Raw and that brawl that was supposed to just be a singles match that just encompassed the whole arena. Shawn's got to be feeling very confident. He's got the tough guy out of his way. He's got his eyes back on the champion now with the title on the line this time. I think it's Caleb Blair doing some heavy bagging here in the corner.
Well, that brawl that we called on Raw, that looked like the old Shawn Nice. I know we had talked earlier about in the earlier past couple weeks about how the Shawn Nice just after WrestleMania, he didn't look like the Shawn Nice that we know. But at that last Raw, he looked exactly like the Shawn Nice and more.
Oh, look at this. Caleb Blair now in trouble, hanging it out to dry here for the middle rope.
Here comes that DDT. And he hits it.
just straight spiked on the head.
Absolutely. Shawn Nice, soaking it in.
Shawn's looking very confident here, but he's got to be very careful. Look at this. Big snap German suplex. I think he might have got caught on the rope there. Snapped his neck a little. Actually, he's back in the fighting though.
He just stomped away.
Stomping those legs.
Shawn with a nice counter again into the back drop that time. Nice.
Blair does not like these.
Ooh, nice springboard leg drop.
And look, Blair cutting him down again though.
Blair is not fond of these suplexes.
No, he's not.
Caleb Blair is a student of the game. You may not like the guy's bravado or what he has to say. I know sometimes he said some pretty questionable things here. Obviously thinks very highly of himself. You can't question the fact that Caleb Blair, he knows what he's getting into every time he goes.
Well, with a resume like Blair's, I mean, I don't think I'd be too short on confidence either.
We're playing some mind games with nice. Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
What is this?
Oh, we're out.
That's dangerous.
Oh
my god.
If you noticed earlier, Caleb Blair was dropping those knees to the lower back of Shawn Nice, possibly setting up for what he calls Caesar's Revenge. Maybe he was setting up for a spine buster there, and that suplex, that's going to definitely cause all kinds of damage to the back there of Shawn Nice.
From the apron to the floor, unbelievable.
And let's drop into the back. You got to also think here, Shawn Nice went through a war with Steve McCarthy. Oh my god!
Oh.
That knee left him dizzy.
We got a bleeder.
A bleeder, and he really knocked him into the third row there. Oh, look at this. The referee holding Blair off now.
I'll say, red looks good on Shawn.
We saw a little bit of that on Monday, too. And here, Caleb Blair dropping down. There's a leapfrog. We've seen him use this before the setup. Big spine buster.
And he hits it fluid. Going to the cover now.
That's it.
Look, just like that. Shawn Nice.
You have to believe that spine buster must have caught Shawn. Or maybe we're back at seeing the Shawn that we saw after WrestleMania.
Well, that suplex to the outside of the ring, that definitely was a difference maker in this match. Before I've got to ask
Something
you here.
had to happen.
Does this change your opinion of Caleb Blair if he gets a shot at Ryan Asriel?
Well, you gotta think. Shawn Nice is a mortal man. Ryan Asriel is not a mortal man. And Caleb Blair, if he goes toe-to-toe with him, will find that out and then some. And he will not like the outcome.
Caleb Blair here. Shawn Nice looks like he rolled out there. Maybe the doctor's in check on him. Caleb Blair is rolling him back into the... Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, he's going right to the back again.
This is for McGlasson.
Hold on a second, wait a second. You hear that? That's Jeremy McGlasson's theme song.
Oh, wait a minute. Here he comes.
Blair swings and misses. Jeremy's getting the better of him here again for the second time this week. Clearing the ring of Caleb Blair.
See, how would he expect to stand up to the Leviathan and can't stand up to Jeremy McGlasson?
Look at this, they're not done though.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh god, we've seen them do this 3 weeks ago here. The first Raw of the new year. We need to get somebody out here. The referee, he's not going to be enough to stop these two men.
He's not, but he's definitely going to try.
They're not going to wait for Payback, you guys. Somebody needs to get security out here. This is not... Finally, we got some staff out here to break these two up.
Oh, look,
you act like the staff is going to do something. And they still suck.
The fans want to see these guys fight all the way into Payback. Shawn Nice looks like he's recovered here. He's getting back to his feet.
Oh, absolutely. The fans have a bloodlust right now.
Oh, wait. SMC from behind.
Yes.
Oh, no.
SMC's far from done with Shawn Nice. This thing is turning ugly.
Sneak attack after sneak attack after sneak attack. You would have think that we were in Detroit? Or something like that.
Might just be like a shady part of the South. Wait a second. That seems. Wait, no, there's Aether. Aether again.
Aether once again saving Shawn Nice.
You got to hear SMC was trying to insert himself in that title match. Shawn Nice out of the equation.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, what's wrong with that, Cole?
What's wrong with
Sometimes
that?
you just gotta take the opportunity and just
I'll tell you what's wrong with that. Shawn Nice beat SMC fair and square just the same way that Aether did. That's what's wrong with it. SMC can get back in line.
Why get back in line when you can just cut ahead?
Wait, hold on a second, guys.
That's what they make the fast passes for.
Guys, I'm getting word backstage that there's a mysterious person here backstage. What is this?
Oh, shit. Where did you come from? Is a camera here?
Lighting's a little bit bad. Oh, well. I guess I can use this for, a little message to, my good old buddies here at CAW All Stars. Wait, they may not even be able to know who this is, because it's kind of dark. Okay, tell you what. Let me introduce myself to anybody who doesn't know me. I'm Accuracy. Yes, I've raised terror throughout all of Call of Honor with my psychopathic nature. And I have the misfortune to know that while last year I could have wrestled at my first ever CAW All Stars with the Alex Enterprise, unfortunately, the both of us together in the ring, we are just too much for them to handle. They do not want to pay the medical bills that may come with the price of that type of match. No, what they want, what they really want for this year is for Accuracy to go up against Eldorado Championship Wrestling's own AJ Hawkx. Now, AJ Hawkx has recently given in to his psychopathic nature, or lack thereof, as I like to call it, because I don't think he's really truly stared into the eyes of somebody who really has no sanity. Now, see, I understand you want to fuck me to death. I want to fuck me to death. I really want to fuck me to death because I'm so goddamn sexy. But in order to fuck me to death, you have to go through a lot of bit of loopholes in order to get to that point. See, AJ, I don't think you understand the process here. You think for 1 second that you're going to be able to mind fuck me. The problem is there is no mind in this fucking head of mine. That went a long time ago. That has ceased to exist. The only thing rattling in here now are the bolts and screws that came loose when I got queefed out. See, the difference between you and I is you are playing the psychopath. I am the psychopath. You can ask Travis all the things that I've done to completely put him at risk of losing his company. And see, at you, I could do anything that I want. I can torture you physically. I could torture you mentally. Hell, I could do both at the same time. I've done it to many people. But the fact remains, my speech is slurred, my mind is fucked. But I'm not crazy. I've only lost my mind. And the true fact is, life may be short, death may be long, but chaos is forever. And forever be, at CAW All Stars 9, the chaos reign on you. And Accuracy is gonna tear you apart. And probably molest you. No, don't worry, I'm not gay. Sort of.
Well, Inaccuracy here from Call of Honor.
Oh my god.
In the building, answering the challenge of AJ Hawkx. We know that they're going to face off at CAW All Stars 9, but this is already going to a very dark place.
Oh, it's going to get crazy.
This is going to be one of the most insane things to ever come across the CAW Nation.
Absolutely. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in here tonight on the ECW Network. We will catch you next time, as always, for Raw as we continue the countdown, the Payback over the edge. For Brian Cole, Alex Tenay, and Detroit, Michigan, thank you. Have a great night.